Evil is all about rejecting responsibility. Just think about this. God, I'm talking about the Most High, He is the subject of the universe. This implies that everyone else in the universe are objects for His glory. So our primary responsibility is towards God. Secondly, towards our fellow creatures. And God's responsibility is towards the objects of His glory. See? That's the natural order and the natural ways of how things are supposed to be. What unrepentant people, however, want is let me say, an unrepentant human being, a narcissist, wants to become the subject of the universe. And the narcissist understands that he cannot control the whole universe, so the narcissist creates their imaginary universe. And in that imaginary universe, they give labels to other people, and they blackmail and abuse people to force others to accept their labels. That's what racism is all about. That's what discrimination is all about. That's the whole issue that's going on Earth now. You have human beings that don't want to agree with the natural order of the Most High. They want to have their own private universes where they are the gods in the universes, where they make laws and they enforce those laws upon others, where they have a right to murder others because they are God. That's what it's all about. Evil is all about rejecting responsibility, rejecting obligation. You see? Being humble implies acknowledging that you're vulnerable and that you are nothing without the Creator, that you need the Creator to remain in existence. That's what humility is. Humility is not self-condemnation. Humility is not devaluing yourself. Humility is acknowledging who you really are. Let me say it better. Humility is acknowledging what you really are, and therefore being real about what you are and who you need. And be at peace with the one that you need. Pride is rejecting reality, therefore rejecting responsibility and rejecting your obligation towards the Most High. And pride is basically holding on to something you're not. And you see, that's the whole thing. You see, Satan and his demons are not so much the problem because Jesus Christ took care of them at the cross. Sin is also not the issue because Jesus Christ took care of sin for once and for all. You see, the whole issue is you have those narcissistic human beings, which you cannot really regard as human beings anymore because they have become demonic. You have those demonic humans that don't want to let go of their false entitlements. They don't want to agree with reality. So they're holding on to a fantasy and they sacrifice human lives to, they sacrifice human lives to preserve their fantasies. It doesn't matter if it's a school, if it's a teenage girl in high school that gossips about other teenage girls because she doesn't like them. And why doesn't she like them? Because they don't fit in her private universe. That in her imaginations. That's why she doesn't like them. There's no difference between such a teenage girl and ISIS, a group of reprobates that are beheading people. It's the same thing. It's the same stinking thing. You see, human beings, though, because we are fallen Adam, fallen humanity has this mindset that when there's evil, we have a right to attack. You see? And that's how we approach people also. The Most High is correcting us through His Son Jesus Christ. That we are wrong. Okay? And you see, guys, this whole end times, last days, this whole apocalypse is to once and for all reveal to mankind and to the whole universe that violence is self-defeating. That's why the saints, and who are called saints? Believers. Because we have the righteousness of Christ Jesus. Believers are commanded by the Lord to be patient and to endure, knowing that violence is self-defeating and the whole kingdom of darkness will collapse in itself and disappear once and for all. Well, that being said, you all, I hope this video has encouraged you, and may the grace of Christ Jesus be with you all.